Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Crypto Prince, aka C Prince. In today's video, we're going to talk about the celebrities that's getting involved in crypto, and also we're going to talk about Tether Labs. There's bullish news in Tether Labs, and also, for last but not least, we're going to talk about Ethereum, as we know that Ethereum just went over the 500 mark. So we're going to do a bit of technical analysis as well. So let's just get straight into the video. So guys, before we go into the main news, let's look at the price of the day. So we see Bitcoin at $18,169, up 2%. We see Ethereum at 505, up 6%. We see XRP up 6%. We see Chainlink up 5.7%. We see Litecoin up 4%. We see Bitcoin Cash up 2%. We see Polkadot up 13%. Binance Coin up 3.3%. and Cardano up 3%. Let's go on the maximum gains of the day. Maximum gains of the day goes to Waves, up 26%. We see SushiSwap up 24%. Curve token up 17%, and Cybervein up 16%. Uniswap up 16%. Let's go biggest losers of the day. We see Blockstack down 5%, Nexo down 5%, ABBC coin down 2%, Leo down 2%, Ethereum Classic down 1%, and then NEM down 1%. So the news of the day starts off with actress Maisie Williams becoming the newest Bitcoiner. So this article was posted on November the 16th, but I'm going through this today because I'm linking it with another article. So it says that English actress Maisie Williams, best known for her role as Arya Stark in the HBO series Games of Thrones, may be joining Bitcoin bandwagon. In a November the 16th message on Twitter, the actress asks her 2.5 million followers if she should go long on Bitcoin. At the time of publication, the majority, 50.4% of her total 118,190 respondents are advising she invest in crypto assets. Williams has an estimated net worth of 6 million from her work in television and film. So we see this Games of Thrones actress asking for opinion from her fans if she should invest in crypto. So I'm seeing this as a very bullish news because there's an article that this is a well-known saying that if someone hears something for 6 to 7 times repetitively, they'll become more conscious of the thing and they want to buy the product or invest in whatsoever that thing is. So I know that people must have heard about Bitcoin or some kind of cryptocurrency throughout their lifetime based on the last bull run when it went to 20k. This was even on news. So with Aya talking, not Aya, with Maisie talking about this to her 2.7 million fans, 2.7 million people that's hearing about Bitcoin in a time like what we live in now, where the dollar is getting inflated, with so many bad news with the world banks around with the central banks around the world, so many bad news, and we hear about Bitcoin more and more and the blockchain technology more and more that can come to solve these problems. This is a bullish news, and 50% of our fan base was saying to invest. So 50% would be 1.35 million people. 1.35 million people is telling her to invest in Bitcoin, and another 1.5 basically not saying anything or telling her not to. So this can only be good because these 1.35 million people that's telling her to invest, when the price of Bitcoin grows to a certain level, these fans will be keeping her updated through her feeds, as well as she might be keeping her fans updated in what she's doing. And these skeptical 1.35 fans that said not to invest or didn't say anything, they will start catching on, and so they will probably look to invest as well, because this is it, that normal people majority of the time follow what celebrities do. They follow the trend. So this is a new trend right now where celebrities are getting involved in crypto, and that's going to bring the normal herd, the normal flock flocking into crypto, which is only bullish news. And that's going to be good for us early investors, as we know that early investors always get the majority of the profit, the biggest chunk of the profits. We go over to the second news, which says rapper Logic invests 6 million in Bitcoin as the latest celebrity to catch a crypto bug, and this was posted today. So this is why I link the Maisie report with this one, because we see that celebrities are starting to group up now. They're starting to flock in like crazy, and because they don't want to miss out on the potential gains, because they're seeing the trend. And as what I'm saying, that Logic has a big fan base, Maisie has a big fan base, and these are only two celebrities. So imagine when other celebrities start tweeting out about it. We see that Nipsey Hussle was big in it, Akon is big in it. Imagine when Akon fans starting to see more and more growth in it, they're gonna start invest more. So the more celebrities get in, the bigger it will be for the space. So this is the article. Following Game of Thrones actress Maisie Williams that we just went over, call for advice as to whether to go long on Bitcoin. Earlier this week, the rapper Logic has dived into Bitcoin headlong. In a video posted to his Instagram story, Logic real name Sir Robert Bryanson II bragged that he bought 6 million in Bitcoin last month, while making the colorful gesture popularized by fellow rapper exhibit in the mid-90s MTV show Pimp My Ride. So we see Logic invested $6 million in Bitcoin, and it's a thing like, if these fans are seeing these things now and saying that if he can invest that much, that means there must be something to it. Do you know what I mean? And this would, even the people that are skeptical about Bitcoin and skeptical about cryptocurrency, when they see news like these, it will only make them bullish. And if they're not looking to buy it straight away, then that goes into their subconscious, and then they're starting to have these inclination. Then if they see on the bus, because I see Hex, I'll be doing a video on X soon, so look out for that one. If they see X advertising on a bus, a cryptocurrency, then it's okay, that's another, this is getting big. Then they see another advert about Bitcoin, Ethereum over there, they say, oh my god, now I need to invest. How can I learn about this thing? How can I get involved? Because my favorite celebrities are doing this. I'm seeing this everywhere. This is becoming a normal thing. I need to invest before it gets bigger. So this is the thing with cryptocurrency, with small technologies, so to speak. And I say small because it's not mainstream yet. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency isn't mainstream yet, so that's why I will label it as small right now, compared to where it's going to be in the future. It's the future, basically. Okay, continuing, it says, in an absolutely worst case scenario, if last month meant that the rapper made the investment at the market top on October the 31st, then his $6 million would have bought roughly 433 BTC at the price of around 13,850. Fast forward to today, those 433 BTC are worth 7,926,500 at publishing time, representing a profit of almost 2 million. So this is it, that if he had invested at the height of Bitcoin this year, which is October the 31st, it would have been up 2 million in profit, 2 million ROI. Like, that's crazy. If the rapper used the phrase last month to refer to 1 month ago, then his buying price could have been 11,760. These hypothetical 510 BTC would now be worth 9.3 million, or a cool 3.3 million gain. And of course, if days and weeks meant little to the man, then it is feasible that he could have been referring to an investment around the start of October. This could have netted him almost 570 BTC at a price of 10,550. These would now be worth 10.4 million, representing a profit of 4.4 million, or an almost 75 return on his initial investment. Worst case scenario, it would have been in profit 2 million. Medium case scenario, it would have been in profit 3.3 million. Best case scenario, it would have been up $4.4 million in profit since a few months, just in literally a few months. So that's very bullish for the space, because he has a lot of fans as well. And when he's tweeting things like these, when he's posting things like these on his IG stories, people are watching, people are questioning, people are wanting to find out what's going on. What's this I hear about this new Bitcoin? What's this I hear about this cryptocurrency? So lots of people want to get involved. So these are just two celebrities. Imagine celebrities like AXION that has millions of fans around the world, because AXION has his own coin now. AXION is big in the cryptocurrency space. Nipsey Hussle was big in it before he died as well. Nipsey Hussle was actually making his own coin before he died. You can look it up. Other celebrities are starting to tweet about it, starting to talk about it. So this thing is becoming mainstream, and this is the best time to invest when the mainstream isn't on board yet. So before the flock start rushing in, we need to be there. So in the next news, Tether Network introduced edge compute aiding folding at home's fight against COVID-19 and other diseases. So it says, Folding at Home is a distributed computing project originally launched in 2000 to work on simulating protein dynamics often involved in a variety of disease, including Alzheimer's, Huntington's, cancer, and others. Earlier this year, with the coronavirus wreaking havoc around the world, Folding at Home began focusing its compute power on SARS-CoV-2. This virus caused COVID-19, first finding novel protein structures that were not easily accessible to the research community, and now screening for potential drugs to target these structures. The goal to identify new COVID-19 drugs, therapies, and their possible side effects. Today, Finding at Home is one of the world's largest distributed supercomputing system, achieving over 2.43 exaflops in 2020. Powered by over 4 million volunteers computing devices running AMDs, Intel CPUs, NVIDIA GPUs, and more. So if we know about Tether, guys, Tether is going to be massive in the future, because basically the old world is going to be video, the old world is going to be social media, the old world is going to be online, right? And right now YouTube is one of the biggest platform in the world right now, YouTube, just because of his video service. If I dare say that YouTube is taking over from original TV, I can't tell when was the last time I watched a TV. Like my TV, I don't watch it. If I watch my TV, I will only go on the app, YouTube app, to watch my TV. I don't watch channels. I don't watch local channels. I don't watch international channels on TV. It just don't interest. I just don't have any interest in it anymore. So YouTube, I go to YouTube for everything. Also, if I want to watch animes and TV shows, then you've got a website for things like that. I don't really watch TV. If I want to be entertained, YouTube. So YouTube is like the biggest platform. It's taking over television right now in people's hearts and people's mind. So for me, YouTube is going to be big. Tether, not to be confused with the stablecoin Tether. Now, Tether is looking to bring YouTube on the blockchain, so to speak. Now, it's going to be paying people that watches it's going to be paying Tether fee for people that watches on their platform. You're going to get paid to watch on Tether. You won't be paid to watch on YouTube. Any YouTube videos that you watch, you won't be paid. YouTube will get the money, and then they will give like a percentage to the influencers when they reach to certain milestones. But Tether, from the get-go, the first video you watch on Tether, you'll start getting paid in T-Fuel, and that money you can convert to US dollar, to any currency, British pound, any currency you want, and withdraw it. So you'll get actual money for watching on Tether TV, and that's only going to be big because everyone wants to make money. And if I can make money while watching things I love, man, that's a win-win. I can't lose. So this is why I see Tether is going to be massive in the future. And now it's not just the television. Tether is looking to go into gaming. Now, Tether also teamed up with, I'm going to do a separate video for Tether, but just going to give a few information. Tether teamed up with Google. Google is involved with Tether. Majority of these big companies are involved with Tether network. And so Tether is going into gaming. They're going into all these avenues that has to do with technologies, and now we see them going into medicine. So this is bullish news for Tether, and mark my words, Tether is going to be one of the biggest coin, one of the biggest project, one of the biggest blockchain around in the future. They're going to be massive because their use case is untouchable right now. like they done the patent for the video streaming, like what YouTube is. And basically Tether was founded by one of the YouTube creators. One of the founders for YouTube was the one that created Tether. So Theta. So it's gonna be a massive project in the future. And it says folding at home integration is a great initial test of Tether's edge computing capabilities, as both initiatives are on the cutting edge of technology powered by a network of edge devices, said Mitchell Leon, co-founder and CEO Tether Labs. We're excited that the Tether community can participate in meaningful ways to help develop a COVID antiviral, and at the same time leverage blockchain technology to further increase transparency, trust, and network participants. This is the beginning of a potential very large problem space of solving complex data in sensitive computational tasks in various areas, including video ingest and transcoding, finding distant habitable planets, new cancer fighting drugs, and much more. So basically Theta Labs are looking to take over the whole cryptocurrency space. That's all I'm seeing right now, because I just told you about they're in video, they're in streaming, right? Now they're looking to go in to look for finding habitable planets. They're looking to find habitable planets, like you can live on other planets. That's what that's their vision. That's what they're trying to go to. There's a famous quote, I forgot the author of the quote, that says that any dream or vision that can be achieved in your lifetime is not big enough. You need to think bigger. So your dream or your vision or your aspiration should be bigger than your entire lifetime. It should be a legacy you leave on for someone else to carry on. And to me, this is a massive vision, to be finding habitable planets. This is what Tether Network is aiming for, and also fighting against cancer, fighting against diseases and all type of things. Tether going into the medical field. To me, this is very bullish for you Tether holders, and I'm a Tether holder, not a big chunk of my portfolio, but I'm gonna be stacking up. Because I can only see more and more bullish news on Tether. Yes, and another thing, Theta is also, if you have a Samsung phone or you got a Samsung Smart TV, Theta would be incorporated in your TV. It will be incorporated in your smartphone, in your Samsung smartphone, because they've got a deal with Samsung as well. So with streaming and all these things. So this is a bullish news. Soon you'll be having your Samsung smartphone, and I believe that it will be spread into other brand phones in the near future. But it starts off with Samsung, because they've got a deal with Samsung that you could be watching streaming videos on your phone and you're making money. Literally watching videos and making money. That's I can see that coming out very soon. So it's not just one of these coins that you can make quick money off. It's got a long-term, very long-term use case. So next news, Ethereum tests $500 as ETH 2.0 deposit hits 20% of 525,288 ETH needed. The digital asset of Ethereum has finally broke the 500 price ceiling to set a 2020 high of $501. It actually went to 510 as of recording this. Binance rate. Ethereum last experienced these price levels in June of 2018 and during the brutal bear market that followed 2017-2018 bull market. Ethereum rallying above 500 could be a result of investors speculating that the price of ETH could go higher as phase 0 of ETH 2.0 is launched on December the 1st. A quick glance at the data from CryptoQuant.com reveals that a total of 106,976 ETH of the required 524,288 ETH has already been sent to the deposit contract for ETH 2.0. This amount is 20.4% of the required Ethereum for phase 0 of ETH 2.0 to be launched by December the 1st. The 524,288 ETH required need to be achieved by Monday 23rd of November for phase 0 to kick off on scheduled date. This leaves a window of 4 days, including today, for Ethereum whales to send the required to send the required 32 ETH per validation to the depositing contract. What could happen between now and Sunday is a rush to deposit ETH to the staking contract, which will result in a crypto traders longing Ethereum based on the hype of surrounding the deposit alone. However, there is also the possibility of the required 524,288 ETH not being achieved by Sunday, and thus pushing the phase 0 launch a few days or weeks forward. So this is kind of bullish for me, however, because I'm in a trade right now. I'm doing trades. So I took a trade right now, and this is the thing. I used to do videos on signals. So what I'm going to start doing, I'm going to open an account with just £100, and I'm going to start trading it. I'm going to show weekly. I'm going to show probably weekly or daily updates, depending on how it goes. I'm going to show weekly or daily updates on post videos on the charts and things like that. So I've recently entered a trade. Let me show you on the charts. Let me show you on the charts. Okay, so I recently entered a trade. I entered a trade right here. I bought it to here, and then I came out the trade. And whilst I was watching it, I saw the news came out about the ETH 2.0. We got until December the 1st for the 524,000 ETH to be locked up. So we got until the 21st till the 1st of December. So whilst I was watching this, I was thinking, so this is a very good fundamental news. Previously, I've been trading off technical analysis. I've been trading off the technical analysis. So I bought again. I sold here. I sold on this candle, and then I bought again at this level. I bought again at 507.83. I bought again, right, because of the fundamental. So I came down. I was seeing all these drawbacks, and now I'm in profit right now. Okay. Went back down, still in profit. We can see this based on this levels. I'm still in profit, but I'll be making videos with these showing more and more. But the reason why, at hindsight, let me show you. At hindsight, this looks like it's a peak, right? This is a massive candle, a weekly candle, right? So it looks like this looks like the resistance level. So that's why I said I bought from here, bought up. This looks like the resistance level on the weekly, but it broke it. Now this looks like another resistance level, and it broke it. I bought it from here, and it broke it. So that's why I'm starting to see that these bullish news, because of the ETH contract. We know that the ETH depositing contract came out about a week or two ago, and now you can invest 32 ETH to gain interest directly from the from Ethereum, directly from the Ethereum network. Become a validator, earning interest on your 32 ETH. You need minimum 32 ETH to deposit in the contract. So that's why I'm saying that. That's why I was saying that with this news now, I'm buying, and based on my certainty of the trade, I'll go a bigger lot size and things like that. So if you're wondering why I'm not using Bybit or Binance to trade it, I like the MT4 platform. I'm also going to be using Bybit as well, but for now I'm sticking to the MT4. So yeah, I'm seeing that if ETH possibly can go based on the bullish news, because everyone's going to be rushing in. Because the contract, we've got until December the 1st, so everyone's going to be rushing in, staking their ETH. Right now we're at 20% to deposit all the ETH for the launch to be December the 1st. If it's not December the 1st, it will prolong. It will get delayed until all that 524,000 ETH, till all that 524,000 ETH is deposited into the depositing contract. So there will be a delay until then, whenever that reaches its limit. So for me, this is just a continuous spiral for ETH. This is the beginning of the movement. If we're going to see a few pullbacks, but this is right now for the beginning of the bull run for ETH for me, because if we continue to deposit more and more into the contract, the price will go higher and higher, because you're taking off ETH out the circulation and you're locking it up. and once it's locked up, you can't withdraw it for, I think, over 2 years. You can't withdraw that ETH for over 2 years. So when you take out lots of coin out of circulation, the price appreciates. So that's what we want to see. We want to see the ETH price appreciates because we invest in the coin. So that's bullish. However, I won't be depositing my ETH in a contract. I will just use Anchor, because these I can take out my money whenever. I've got my money liquid, right? I don't want to lock up my money, and when I'm ready to withdraw, I can't, and things like that. So I rather to stake with Anchor and stake pool, because then I can withdraw whenever I want. And I don't need the 32 ETH. If I've got 5 ETH, if I've got 1 ETH, I can still stake in a pool and still earn interest on my ETH. So that's just all the news for today, guys. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Catch you in the next video. Goodbye.